Hello my brothers and sisters and welcome back to another action-packed episode of Chris the Butcher and Friends. Now, if you watched the last video, which was the Birra Moretti with the sea salt in it, which currently is there, I'm drinking out the bottle and it's a superb beer, right? But like I said in the video, it is only my opinion. 10 times bottle out better, but 10 times bottle better, 10 times better out of a bottle. This is only my second one, so I'm not drunk. So yeah, I mentioned in that video that I was doing something with chicken, bacon, pasta and a special oil. Well, you'll see it shortly. It is in there. I stole it from work. Well, I didn't steal it from work. I asked permission. If I could have a bit. It is a black garlic oil marinade. So, I'm going to coat some chicken in that. Then put the bacon in. And then put everything, cook the pasta. And then I'm going to put everything in a pan and mix the rest of that in. So all the pasta gets covered in that black garlic goodness. So there's no expense spared with the pasta. I think, I'm not even sure how much that is in Tesco's. It's dirt cheap and it does the job. I've got 3 chicken fillets in there, which we'll look at in a minute when we're going to dice it into quite smallish cubes, but not too small. I've got some good old smoked bacon with a bit of fat in it. This is the black garlic oil. Let's open it. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, Connor's started playing football. He wants to be a goalkeeper, and it turns out he's pretty damn good at it. Like his old man, I used to be a goalkeeper many moons ago. And he's found that calling on his own, without my intervention. Obviously, he knew I used to be a goalkeeper when I was a young lad. There we are. Now, that is that black garlic oil. That smell, I wish you could smell that. It is absolutely mouth-watering. Right, I'm going to get on chopping this chicken, but in the meantime, if Connor allows me, if it doesn't come up in a second, then obviously he's not let me. But his mates filmed him make a save yesterday, the other day. And if he lets me, I'll put it on the screen right before we chop that chicken.
Oh, my. Oi, no, I got it on video.
So right, obviously at this moment in time, I don't know if I've had permission off Connor to show that clip yet, so I don't know if you've seen it. Obviously, I want to make sure he's okay with it. So anyway, we're chopping our chicken up and putting it in our mixing bowl. Well, I said quite small. I'm going like normal diced chicken size. I don't want it to be like mega small because you want to be able to taste the chicken. And I want the chicken to have enough surface area to get this black garlic on it, this black garlic oil, because it's going to be marinating in that bowl with the black garlic for, I'd say, at least half an hour. Not any longer than that, because I've got to be honest with you, I ain't got the patience, and we want this for tea tonight. Otherwise, you know, if I were doing this tomorrow, I'd have done this, marinated it, and left it in the fridge overnight. That'd have been absolutely perfect. And also, with it being a oil marinade, when I come to fry my chicken off, you shouldn't need any oil in the pan. But what I am going to do is, when I've done this and I've marinated my, and I've got the black garlic in and let it soak in there, I am going to chop up the bacon and I'm going to cook that nice and slow and get some of that fat off the bacon. And, you know, sort of render it down so it creates an oil anyway. So, anyway, I'll scrub this proper and my hands proper and my utensils in a minute. I just want to get some of that black garlic oil in there, look. Let's see if we can manoeuvre the camera around. Here we go, Steven Spielberg. There we go. Right there, you can stick chickens in there. You know what it's in there, you've just simply put it in. Now, I don't want to use all that because I want to save some for mixing later. But there we are. There's 2 tablespoons in there. Let's give it a good mix in. I might stick another one in there. Don't worry about the cross-contamination on the spoon when I put this in a minute because it's all going to get cooked anyway. A little bit more in there. Right now, that black garlic oil smells fabulous. And, oh yes. Look at it. Read it and weep. That is seriously orgasmic. And I've still got that left there to mix with all the rest when it's nearly done. Just cook it out a little bit because obviously I stuck the chicken, the spoon in there, in the chicken and then back in there. If I don't use that now, I'd have to bin it. But I don't want to waste it. So, boom. Right, let's chop this bacon and get that fried off. Just like the chicken, I don't want the bacon to be tiny pieces either. Because there's no point cutting something up tiny as hell and you can't taste it in the end product. So I'm going to cut these, my knife needs seriously sharp, and I might take it with me tomorrow and get it sharpened up. It's honest to God, I could ride this bear ass from here to Woodland Town Centre. It is that blunt right now. Right, that'll do for that. Same with that, we'll cut that into 3 strips there like that. And I think we better do 1 strip at a time because it's not plain this, is it? There we go. Incidentally, I have scrubbed the board and my knife and my hands, right, since the last segment. Come on, cut you bastard. Right. There we go. That's my bacon. That's going in my cast iron pan on a low heat, just so it renders out the fat in it, so I can cook the chicken in it as well. Now, at this point, I'm not sure whether I'm taking the bacon out when I cook the chicken, or I'm going to leave it in. But we'll find that out shortly. The trick is now, I've only got that on a low heat. It's just to keep this moving. And what I should have done, really, I've messed up. What I should have done was put the bacon in the pan while it was cold. But guess what? Life has other plans. Kieran was having a debate whether we were getting in the pool or not, so I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot to put that on, but it don't matter anyway, does it? I really don't want to add any oil to it because, like I said, Connor's on a bit of an health kick, and there's quite a bit of fat in that bacon. There's no fat in the chicken. I'm using chicken breast, which is not my go-to chicken, but I'm thinking about Connor here, and plus, cook it right, it should be good. Right, anyway, I'll crack on here. I'm going to turn that down, actually, so it just simmers it. Is it wrong? I want to kind of boil it so the fat comes out. So that's what I'll do, and I'll be back when I'm either taking this out. I'll start that again. I'll be back. That might be out. It might not. I'm not sure when I'm taking the bacon out to cook the chicken. I think I am going to take it out and then re-add it back later. So we'll see. Right. You see, the heat's come out of that now, and that's just going to boil. Not boil, but, you know, simmer that fat out of the bacon. I'm waffling here. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, that is our bacon taken out. There it is in a nifty little bowl. It smells good. It's smoky. There's quite a bit of bacon fat in there. I don't know, I said I want to keep it healthy, but you know what, it's 13 and your body needs a bit of animal fat, do you know what I mean? Right, we're going to go in with our black garlic chicken now. Now, don't forget, this is an oil marinade, so it's gonna oil the pan as well. So my process now is to make sure that this chicken is fully cooked. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sizzle in there. I'm going to keep flicking it, probably for about 15 minutes. Then I'm going to add the bacon back in, stir it up, turn it down. I'm going to put the lid on it and let it just simmer there while the pasta cooks. So yeah, I need to scrub that. No, I don't keep that. And yeah, not far off having a black garlic chicken and bacon pasta. Honest to God, I wish you could smell this right now, because the smell is orgasmic. Anyway, I'm going with my bacon. I'm going to turn it down and all now to very, very medium, because the garlic is starting to cook on the bottom of the pan, as you can see there, and I don't want it to burn anymore. Well, it's not burning. It's, you know what I mean. It is what it is. I'm not putting the spaghetti in this pan. I'm going to cook the spaghetti in the pan over here, which has got water in it, not salted, because there's a load of salt in the bacon. And then I'm going to mix everything in the pan with the pasta after I've drained it, obviously. So I'm going to let this go now, because that chicken's not yet cooked. We'll let that go now for another 5 minutes, and I'm going to turn it right down to a simmer and smack the lid on it, and then I'm going to get our pasta on the go. Right, the water for the pastas took longer than I expected to heat up, but I've had the lid on that, and that is spectacular. It smells great. So we're just going to flick it back over now, if I could do this. It's not a smooth transition, I do apologise. Right, there's our pasta water. Unsalted, because we got a load of salt in this and we don't want to put any more salt in it. Otherwise, you know what I mean, people won't be able to eat it. Twist. Ha ha ha! Right, we'll get our pasta cooked. And basically, I'm going to fully cook it. I can't do al dente. I'm useless. So we'll get that cooked. So we'll get it drained and we'll get it mixed with the chicken, the bacon and the black garlic in that big pot with the drained pasta with the rest of the black garlic oil. So yeah, and the wash is on. Standard. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. So next time you see us, you won't see us, you won't see me, you'll see that, and we'll be mixing everything together, and it'll be all getting to know each other. So my spaghetti is drained, and I've got my stuff here, and I've got a... Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. It's boiling up. The handles are boiling up. And I'm right under a cupboard here, so I'm struggling. Just want to get that in there, don't we? Whatever don't come out, I'll get with a spoon right now. Right. Spoon, spoon, spoon. Just basically bits of bacon in there that I want to get in. There you go. And I've transferred it to there because it's a bigger, deeper dish and I don't want it to fly everywhere. So we've got the rest of our black garlic oil there. As you can see, we're going to go straight in with that. So it marinades it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put it back on the hob on a very, very low heat for, I'd say, just a couple of minutes, because it doesn't need any more than that. I'm going to put that straight in. I'm going to go straight in with our magical wooden spoon here. Just give that a good mix. I've also got my tongs of destiny to which I should have really used, shouldn't I really, from where I go. You see that black garlic oil's already gone into the spaghetti. You can't really see that on camera. You can see it perfectly on with the naked eye. Bang, bang. Just basically just want to basically get this thingy, but I've just put a bit of cold oil in there, so I'm saying that I don't think I need to actually put that on the hob. I'm not going to put that on the hob, so because I don't want it burning. So basically that is ready. Black garlic, chicken and bacon pasta. Right, I'll let that cool for a second, then I'll dish it up for everyone and get a thumbnail. Not that angle, because that looks like shit. So there it is, my chicken and bacon, black garlic pasta, spaghetti, and it smells fantastic. The other thing to do now is get it down my gizzard, isn't it? Pineapple teeth. I'm doing it down here because obviously I will be older up there. You won't be able to see it, but you can see in all its glory there. Look, bit of chicken. Little focus. Bit of chicken. Bit. It's not focusing, is it? Focus. Oh, it did then, and all did it, the bastard. There you go. Right, demi gizzard. The taste is superb, it's mouth-watering. Me personally, I'd love to have done that with chicken thigh meat. Breast for me, it's just boring, it gets a bit dry and bland. But it's not too bad in that garlic oil makes it. Right, get a good lump of the spaghetti in there, because that has got that black garlic in as well. Get in. My God, that is superb. Yeah, that black garlic comes from a company called AVO. So what I might do is, before I edit this, I might go... Obviously, I got it from work. I'm not sure if they do deliveries to, you can buy... You might be able to buy it on Amazon or something like that. If I find it on Amazon or anywhere, any sort of butcher's supplies or sundry supplies, I will put a link in the description, because anyone should be able to get that, because it is that good. Stay up. There you go. Banging. You know what? Before anyone has a go, I'm not sure how healthy that was, because I did cook the chicken and everything in the rendered down bacon fat. I didn't add any vegetable oil, olive oil, or any oil, or fry light oil. And that's basically the only fat and oil I put in there. And obviously the fat that was left on the bacon as well. But you know what? You know what I mean? It was one of the healthiest meals I've cooked in a long time. Because you know me, I like to deep fry shit and throw a load of lard in a pan. But it was tasty. It's there. I've still got it. The fork is still stood in it. Look at that. Oh. Not too salty, but has got a bit of saltiness to it, which you can't beat. Ask any. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. But yeah, I liked it. If you like, press like, comment, share it on your social media, and subscribe. Bah! And become a family member of hashtag Team CTB, where I fucking love you.